when you look at adoption levels on the continent, you'll find that specific markets dominate crypto adoption, right? Nigeria, Kenya, South Africa. If you're looking at crypto, those are the key markets. Again, there's a reason for that, right? Financial literacy, internet adoption, inflation, capital controls, all these play a role and they contribute in terms of crypto adoption. Now, the other side of blockchain is also different. Again, like we mentioned, use cases play a huge role. We did an article, I think last year, highlighting 5 key use cases of blockchain on the continent. And I remember we highlighted specific use cases in Ethiopia, in Egypt, and in Kenya. And all are very different. All are based on certain needs and challenges being faced. In Egypt, for example, it was a blockchain use case around shipping, right? How do you enable shipping, more efficient shipping via blockchain? So that's a use case already being implemented. When you look at Ethiopia, it was education, right? They had adoption of, they've adopted a blockchain solution to help build a digital identity for students, right? An identity that you'll carry with from lower primary all the way until you're employed. And this is understandable because, again, the population in Ethiopia, student population, is quite massive, and there are challenges that come with that, right? So that's a use case, again, based on a specific need. When it comes to Kenya, we've seen quite a few use cases. So there's a use case apparently by the government of implementing blockchain on a digital ID that's coming up. I've seen some use cases being suggested around horticulture farming, and there are also other few private blockchain use cases. So each market is different. I would say each market has a specific retail need. Like you mentioned, all these things again boil down to, can they be used on the ground practically? And whatever it's practical, that's what gets adopted. And again, this is what's interesting, when it comes to emerging markets and adoption, because I think these use cases have the potential to really scale. They're solving a need that almost touches on each citizen in that country, right? A blockchain use case like that in Egypt is going to touch over 100 million Egyptians. An Ethiopian one is going to touch over 110 million, right? A digital ID in Kenya is going to touch 50 million. So you can see just the potential of some of these use cases. They are not speculative, they are not experimental. This is a real need. So to me, that's how I look at it. That the potential, the retail potential is amazing. We are yet to just see how impactful some of these blockchain implementations will be.
Thanks for watching this clip from Emerging Voices. If you enjoyed our content, please take a moment to like this video and share it with your friends. And to stay up to date with what's happening in Web3 from emerging markets, we produce a 5-minute, once-a-week newsletter recapping the week's Web3 news from Africa, Asia, Latin America, and Eastern Europe to help you stay informed and stay smart. Link to get access is in the description. And before you go, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks again, and see you soon.